Hello and welcome to this week's update. Now this week I've got a lot of good information for you, some serious information for you, so you really want to be watching this video all the way to the end, I think, because there's some good stuff in it and stuff that's going to really surprise you, I think, and make you some money too, that one too. Let's start off with a little bit of a quick health update. I'm doing okay. I'm doing brilliant. In fact, I'm doing fantastic. I don't know why I said okay. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Since I got the news that it's not cancer, that weight has just gone overnight. Just went. 1 minute I'm worrying about the rest of my life and the next years and what's going to happen in 6 months and how much I'm going to have taken away and all that kind of stuff. And that was going on for 6 months, and then all of a sudden they've come back and gone, actually it's not. So that's brilliant, because if I'd have gone for the other option of option 3 and had it all taken away and lost my bladder and everything else, then that would have been using a sledgehammer to crack a walnut, which is what they were worried about right at the beginning. So anyway, health wise, I'm doing brilliant. Thanks very much for all the kind words and all of the best wishes. I can't thank you enough. So the first thing to tell you is that we've just added the Gruffalo to the advance order section, and there is a link in the email to go straight there. If you're looking at the video and you haven't got access to the newsletter email that we send out, then you just simply go to thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com and look on the left hand side of your screen where you've got the menu, and just click on advance orders and you'll find it there. And it's the cheapest we've ever done an advance order. I've had a really good look at that and seen how much I can cut that to the bone, which I have. So that's a good one to get. This week's winner of the YouTube comp is Patricia Sweeney. Been talking to Tony about doing the getting the Facebook winners. So if you've been leaving comments on Facebook, then just bear with us on that. Tony will be sorting that out for us. But this week's winner on YouTube is Patricia Sweeney, and £20 has been added to your rewards balance, Pat. So thanks very much for taking part, and congratulations, well done. While we're on the subject of the competitions, the overwhelming response from most of you has been to have the prize in reward points. A couple of you have said you'd prefer a mystery gift, but and if the ones that prefer a mystery gift happen to win and get a notification to say that they've won, by all means email me and say, look, I'd rather have a mystery gift than the points. But other than that, the points wins. So there we go. I think there's about 3 people that said a mystery gift and something like 18 people that said points. So the points have it. Don't forget to leave a comment this week on YouTube, and for a chance to win 20 quid's worth of reward points next week. Thank you very much. Investments, we've still got some left. There's still a few left on most of the denominations. 1 or 2 might be sold out, but most of the denominations there's some left. And people have also emailed in to say to me, you know, you said you'd give extra points if we pay you by bank transfer. Is that still on? So even though PayPal is okay now and you can pay for your investment by PayPal, if you want the extra points, what we save in PayPal fees, we give you back in points. So rather give it to you than give it to them. They earn enough money. So if you want to send it to me via bank transfer, then just text me, phone me or email me, and I will respond to that and organise that for you. Otherwise, you can just pay by PayPal. And if you pay us by bank transfer, then you'll get a decent amount of extra points in your rewards account. So it's worth doing, I think. Like I say, there is some left, and there'll be an investment video as well. Well worth looking at that investment video, because I will explain in more detail what I'm going to say in a little while about some certain valuable coins. So keep tuned. Right then, so you remember last week, and I mean I think the week before as well, a couple of times, I've mentioned about the Jane Austen and the aviation, World War I aviation. So as you know, I've been saying they're not coming out in circulation, and therefore we're not going to be able to get them, and so we need to either refund you or do you a deal on something else. What I have offered is in place of any that you bought, regardless of whether you bought 1 or 10 or whatever, I will give you 1 for 1 for Britannia 2015 and also HMS Belfast 2015. You can take your pick which one of those you want. If you've ordered 4 coins and you want 2 of each, that's fine. If you want all 4 of one, that's fine. Both coins, 650,000 mintage. Both coins are worth about 25 quid. Now, I have this conversation with people and they go, really, is it worth 25 quid? Well, I use just simple logic and a bit of maths. So a Northern Ireland is worth a minimum of 50 quid now. We all know this. Search on eBay, anywhere you like. You ain't going to find it for much less than 50 quid, if not more. And there's 450,000 of those minted. It's only 200,000 more, 650,000 minted, HMS Belfast and Britannia. And even though you can quite easily find them in your change now, even though you can find them in your change now, you might be thinking, well, they're not very rare because I find them in my change. But actually they are rare, it's just that they're out fresh now. Once they get mixed into the circulation over the next 5 and 10 years, then you won't be able to find one for love nor money. So so that offer still stands and it will continue to stand. Just contact me if you want it refunded in PayPal or however you paid us, or if you want it recredited to your account, in which case we'll give you a bit of extra, or if you want to prefer to take those 2 coins. All right, many thanks. So coupled in with this, some really important information which we've been speaking to the Mint this morning, and the Mint don't really seem to have the control over how many of a particular coin is minted, because I've had many a conversation with collectors about how, you know, it's mental that they go and make 20 million of one coin and then make, you know, 500,000 of another, which drive collectors mad because one coin is too easy to get and the other one is too hard to get. But apparently it's to do with the Treasury. The Treasury decide how much essentially goes into circulation. So here's some unbelievable news for you. It is literally unbelievable. The total number of Jane Austens that have gone into circulation, general circulation. Now, this is not proof sets, this is not packaged coins, this is not BUs and all the rest of it. This is just circulated coins, right? Bearing in mind, a Northern Ireland 2002 is now worth a minimum 50 quid, and there was 450,000 made for general circulation. No one, of course, knows how many were made for packaged or BU quality or sets or whatever. But 450,000 or thereabouts went into circulation, and that coin is worth 50 quid. So how much do you think Jane Austen's going to be worth? The Jane Austen coin, 1,860 went into general circulation. So yes, you can find a Jane Austen coin, and I'm sure at some point with the amount that we go through, we're going to find 1 or 2 Jane Austen coins, but 1,860 went into circulation for the entire country. Now, how many times is that rarer than the Northern Ireland? Northern Ireland, 450,000, worth £50. Jane Austen, 1,860. I mean, you would be expecting me to tell you the value of that, and it'd be like 100 quid, maybe more. Which means that all of the coins that you can buy, the moment you buy them, are worth more than what you've paid for them. So, and my general way of doing things is, for example, on something like that, I would buy every BU quality coin I could get my hands on under a certain price. And I would use some of my investment money for that, because I would make money out of that. So let me tell you, I've had a little look this morning, and you can buy Jane Austen and you can buy World War I aviation in BU quality, which is not the same coin, I hasten to add, that you've ordered off me. If you ordered cheap and cheerful or good condition or uncirculated, you've ordered from general circulation. That's the way that we do it. We price those separately, and then there's a separate price for BU quality packaged coins, silver proof, gold proof and so on, because we buy them in separate from our suppliers when we can get them. So but if you can, I was looking today, and you can buy those coins for less than 20 quid at the moment each in BU quality. Well, imagine if you had a Northern Ireland now in BU quality. If a circulated Northern Ireland is worth 50 quid, then you can put another tenner on, 20 quid on, for an uncirculated one. You get 70 quid for that. So again, you buy a Jane Austen or a World War I Aviation now for less than, for whatever it is, you're going to double, treble, quadruple, 5 times your money. Anyway, more on that in the investment video, because I shall expand on that because I'll have a little bit more time. But this is mental news. And also, the World War I Aviation, how many of them do you think went into circulation? You wouldn't get that right if you had a million guesses. 400. 400. That makes the World War I Aviation 2017 the rarest circulated coin for £2 coins ever made. And the Jane Austen is now the second rarest coin circulated, £2 coin. And the Northern Ireland, which was the rarest, is now the third rarest coin. So a World War I Aviation, only 400, how much do you think that's going to start going up to? So this is mental information, and you can use it and make money on it now. And believe me, I will be. I'll be buying, I'll be using investment money to buy. So if you're thinking about investing, invest, because I do good things with the investment money. I make sure I buy and get good deals. And at the moment, there are some good deals to be done. But I'm letting you know this the moment I know it. Instead of being greedy, because I'm not greedy. I'm not a greedy person, and I do hate a bit of greed, but I'm not a greedy person. If I was a greedy person, or if I was going to be a ruthless businessman, I would not tell you this for weeks. I'd keep this a bit quiet, and I would buy every single one that I could buy under 30 quid or something like that. And then tell you. But I'm not like that. I don't like doing things like that. You know, I know this information. I'm going to buy a few. I'm going to use a fair bit of investment money on buying a load, and we'll sell them later on, because there'll be BUs and or proofs or whatever. But why should I have it all? You have some too. And just to finish that off, it was the Treasury that decided how many they wanted to go into circulation. So they didn't want that many £2 going into circulation. That's why only 400 went in of WW with the aviation, and 1,860 went in of Jane Austen. Right, so at the moment, the Royal Mint say that the 2019 10p A to Z sets is a rumour and nothing more. So there you go. And there was me saying last week or the week before, this is what the rumour is at the moment. Well, that is just a rumour. I've confirmed that this morning. It's unless the Treasury demands that they want more 10p's put into circulation, they won't mint them. But at the moment, they've got no designs to mint 2019 A to Z sets. Now, to make it easy and to save time, if I haven't mentioned the coin, then that's because we've got no news on it. So anything that I've not mentioned, we've got no news on it. Please don't send me an email asking me for an update on it. We haven't got any updates on it. That's why I've not mentioned it. Like, for example, I haven't mentioned the Frankenstein. Well, it's because we've got no news on that. I haven't mentioned the RAF £2 because we've got no news on them either. We haven't seen any and don't know when they'll be coming out. But, you know, so if there's anything that I've not mentioned that's an advance order, then that's because I've got no news on that for an update. The discount code for this week, £1.75, and it's Austin, AUSTIN. I've probably spelt that wrong, but it don't matter. We'll keep it at that. AUSTIN in capital letters. That's your discount code, and that will give you £1.75 off anything you like. Reward points have been changed, and if you refer a friend, you get £5, they get £5 when they've spent £40 or more. So as soon as they've spent that, you will trigger off and give you £5 in rewards, and it will give them £5 in rewards. So why not invite a few people? Maybe share it if you're on Facebook or whatever. That'd be great. And thanks very much, and see you next week.